Right there. Everybody's in love with Biden. We can't believe he's oozing with success. That's how you're able to keep the other operations going. Hey, everybody, don't worry about this economy thing. Everybody's in love with Biden, with what he's doing. And be aware of this. I'm going to throw out a lot of headlines tonight. Be aware, you guys, a lot of you guys probably know this already. The IRS is moving forward and they are forcing gig workers, translation, the average blue collar, hardworking, right, self-employed American. They're going to force them to report over $600 measly threshold of Venmo, PayPal payments and pay platforms as such. 600 measly dollars. This is like officially they're ushering in socialism. Be aware of this unbelievable assault on America and freedom. Think about it in that context. Listen to it.
Steve Cortez, about this being a depression for the American people. Walk me through that, sir.
Yes, and particularly for working class folks. Most working class people don't buy new cars, particularly in this environment. They buy used cars. And I want to show a couple of charts. If we can go to the first slide, chart one, which is a headline from the Wall Street Journal talking about the firm Carvana. Carvana is in particular trouble, okay? And it has some company-specific problems because it took on so much debt. But even though it's the most egregious example, it is hardly the only example of a company that is being punished by these twin forces, these twin headwinds of rising interest rates, making the debt unsustainable, and then also cratering demand for used cars because working class people have been so imperiled by this Biden inflation. So if we can go to chart number two, to prove my point that it's not Carvana specific only, Carvana is the worst example. It has lost 97% of its value in the last year. I also put CarMax up there to show a company that seems to be in better shape financially, but is still absolutely flailing as far as its stock price. CarMax is down 55% over the last year. So the trend in both of them, while it's worse than Carvana, the trend in both of them is demonstrably from the upper left to the lower right for those who could see the charts. And my point here is the used car market is an absolute free fall. Let's stop with the academic debates about whether or not we're in a recession. We are in a very deep recession for working class Americans, a recession that is teetering on the edge of a depression if we don't start to take action. And that's the reality. That's what regular working class Americans are living with. At the same time, again, just harkening back to the last segment, at the same time that we're sending tens of billions of dollars over to Zelensky so he...
To Ukraine. Steve Cortez has been on target. I'm letting everyone know because we're almost in December. They are intending to collapse the economy as much as possible. They're going to release their IRS agents to take your money. They're going for it all. They're not playing around. They know that time is not on their side. Economic news here on Truth and Art TV. Let this sink in. Let this go into your military intelligence section of your brain. While Biden is giving Chevron oil pumping license in where? Venezuela. Let that sink in. According to this report. Think of where this is. Shocking stuff. While they have their soldiers out there saying, what? The economy is doing great. That's topic number one. We're going to cover a lot of ground tonight on this night. Everybody that whoever, the people that follow me on Truth Social and you come to these live streams, especially if you come to the membership, that I've been saying it. Do not be afraid to call out when Trump makes a mistake, right? Remember what I said? Did I not say this for years? Give credit where it's due. But I don't want to hear this stuff that Trump is perfect and Trump is God and that Bernie's a black hat because he's not basically worshiping Trump. Be careful who you put at the top of your life. Everybody worships someone. I know who my number one worship entity is. That is Jesus Christ. So, but that said, we love Trump. Guys, come on. And there it is. Everybody knows about this. I don't want to deal with this too much, but I said it, and I said it the other day, that anyone still on the Kanye West wagon, laugh out loud. The dude suffers from bipolar disorder. And not to, a lot of people do, and we should pray for them, and they should get the help they need, obviously. No problem, no big deal. But all those other people with bipolar disorder, they're not running around claiming that they're going to be the president, and they're not lying to Trump and sneaking what we're going to see, obviously, this neo-Nazi into Mar-a-Lago, and then showing up to Mar-a-Lago saying, hey, Trump, I'm Kanye West. I tell you what, boy, you want to be my vice president, boy? I warned everybody about this Kanye West. And he is lucky that Trump did not physically have him removed by Secret Service. It just shows you how nice President Trump is. So let's get into this. I mean, we knew this was, everybody knew. Come on, you guys knew I was going to cover this. Come on. Let's do it. And those of you who have been watching my members channel, Nazi Ideology series from earlier this year, Future Proving Past, I like my series on the Truth and Art TV VIP channel. I like to defend all of my series. I don't do a series for no reason. But let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just stop talking. There it is. Trump dined at Mar-a-Lago with white nationalist Holocaust denier Nick Fuentes alongside Kanye West. You guys already know what happened. Trump goes into damage control. Yesterday, Trump responds that he had no idea. He never met this Nick Fuentes, who Bernie mentioned in his Nazi Ideology series multiple times. Ladies and gentlemen, this is like one of the ringleaders of the far-right movement. He made it to my Nazi series on multiple occasions, but there it is. Thank you, Kanye West. We just love what you did to our President Trump. Trump goes into damage control, telling everybody, I had no idea who this guy was. He was not invited. It was supposed to just be me and Kanye West. But someone said, hey, Trump, you should have came to Truth and Art TV, President Trump, because Bernie was warning everybody about Kanye West. He's a clown, ladies and gentlemen. He means well, but he needs to get help. And I was pleased today to see that today, 24 hours later, finally Trump comes out and calls him out, sounding like Truth and Art TV. Of course. Trump comes out today, Kanye West, a, quote, seriously troubled man. Yeah, no kidding. That can't win 2024. Give me a break. First of all, he went on this anti-Semitic rant. He's hanging out with this Nick Fuentes. Are you kidding me? And then he goes to Mar-a-Lago telling Trump, hey, you want to be my vice president? Dude, hey, no big deal, Trump, you want to be my... At that point, he should have been escorted out of Mar-a-Lago. But don't forget, I'm not trying to rag on him. This is not about, look, the guy suffers from this problem, right? Bipolar. And the guy is a rapper. Say it with me. Kanye West is a rapper. That's it. That's all he is. There's people that think, well, he's part of the storm. It's a secret coded meeting. No, it's not. No. He's a rapper. That Trump is a nice guy. He likes his friends from Hollywood. Anyway, with that said, in case you guys don't know, Kanye comes out today and he doubles down and makes Trump look even worse. This is today. Kanye West comes out, continues anti-Semitic streak, opens live stream of Holocaust denier Nick Fuentes. Let that sink in. So then, as I mentioned yesterday, you start wondering, is this was that a direct attack by Kanye on Trump? I'm not saying it was, but we have to consider that possibility. All right. So, and I also took notice that this weekend, what are the odds of this? Out of nowhere, who is this guy? Man arrested at Seattle airport for doing Nazi salute while hurling anti-Semitic slurs, yelling Heil Hitler. Look at this team. So think about the timing. What are the odds of that? And my gut tells me this is a staged event to put the topic of Nazi in the headlines while Trump is in the headlines with the Nazi topic. I think they rolled this guy out. Hey, get out there. Don't worry about it. We'll pay you. And this guy, normal looking guy, out of nowhere. And he's claiming that he's a Christian. He says that he's a Christian worker and he's a Christian socialist. Yeah, right. Laugh out loud. But look at the timing of this airport story. They're rolling out this guy. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler! Perfect timing. Ammunition, ladies and gentlemen. The enemy is loving this story. I already knew that Nick Fuentes is an enemy. I said it a long time. Anybody follows my member. Come on, guys. He's an enemy of America. Don't nobody be fooled. Oh, Bernie, no, he's pro-Trump. Yeah. Far right, far left, same thing. Now everybody's like, oh, I'm one of those people that didn't watch Bernie's Nazi series. Honey, maybe we should watch it. Let's get into some other random stories before we wrap tonight. Meanwhile, we have Mexican President vows swift action after cartel gunman kill general. Think about that. No, Mr. Andres, right? Obrador, Manuel Lopez Obrador, AMLO. Now he's like, I'm going to do something about it. Yeah, right. You ain't going to do nothing, sir. He ain't going to do anything. Well, that means all this time, if he hasn't done anything now about the cartels, does anyone believe that this stupid clown is going to do anything about the cartels? By the way, if you read this and you do some of your own research, the cartels are basically have taken over the borders practically. It's a war zone. Just be aware of that. Trump's AMLO. Yeah, right. Trump, the actor. No way I believe that Trump thinks this guy's a great guy. But anyway, be aware of this. Quick update on the climate call. This is shocking. Okay, no, just want people to see that with their own two eyes. I also want to throw this one out. This one bothers me a lot. Be aware that this original child that the deep state stole her mind. Be aware of that they came out. Now this Greta is angry. Greta somehow is coming out. And she is suing her home country of Sweden for what? Its lackluster climate change policies. Really? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm throwing this out tonight, this is right up there with the Sandy Hook lawsuits. Same thing. You're suing to make money based on your lies. And if this little demon, Greta, gets away with this, and they give her money for this, think about what this means for humanity at a global scale. Everybody, think about it. The war is real, ladies and gentlemen. If this stupid, another psychiatric kid, think about it. If she gets money for this problem that doesn't even exist. Endgame. Be aware of this. Another big one. Valencia. Elon Musk teases release of internal Twitter discussions on Hunter Biden's laptop from hell. You guys know about that. Maybe we'll leave it with that. Obviously, everybody is panicking about Elon Musk. And I like this story. This caught my attention. Monica Lewinsky inadvertently reveals how the liberal echo chamber is collapsing on Twitter. This is one of the themes for tonight. The echo chamber is collapsing. What she did, ladies and gentlemen, she put out a survey thinking that she didn't realize that the echo chamber is breaking up. And she put out a survey saying who should decide what happens on Twitter. And 89% decided the public should be in charge, not the employees. She was hoping to get the opposite results. And now she's going on a conspiracy theory frenzy saying that it's the new algorithm is unleashed. Never before have I had 2 times the amount of comments versus likes. And most of these comments are negative. In other words, everyone is attacking me. This has never happened on Twitter. Look, how can this poll result this way with the majority of people voting with the people? What's happening? They're panicking because Elon Musk is removing the control. And no one should be surprised that everybody is unleashing on Elon Musk. They know they're losing the bullhorn. Trump impeachment figure Alexander Vindman goes to war against Elon Musk. Of all people, Vindman. Be aware of this back and forth. Kind of weird. Elon Musk gets to decide how, like, 500 million people communicate. Way too much power for one erratic individual to wield, don't you think? Yeah, laugh out loud. So, and it goes on. Vindman's freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. I'm sure you guys have read a lot of these different stories where these Hollywood celebrities are freaking out. Everyone is freaking out about Elon Musk because they are losing the bullhorn. They're losing control of the echo chamber. Meanwhile, before we get into Trump's online research project, several things are happening. Be aware that in Georgia, before they do it, maybe that's what it is. We don't know. See what you think. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, that wraps up the news. Don't forget to come on over to truthandrtv.com. If you're a member, come on over to truthandart.tv and check out the latest on the members channel, from the other day. And we've got part 5 of the Chris Ray series. You're going to love it, ladies and gentlemen. We got to put all the options on the table. And if you're new to this channel, come to truthandrtv.com. Check out all the different features of the website, including Christian music collection, including my own music, if you like that. We've got all about the website, a support page for all the different ways you can support this channel, and you can sign up to the members channel there. It's all there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday night. A lot is happening. Let me know your thoughts. All right, folks. I love you guys all. And I will be back on tomorrow, right?